What's going on, everybody? CW Entertainment here, back today with another Chicago Bears podcast. And today we're going to go ahead and talk about what kind of has been going on around Hallis Hall today. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, the Bears do begin their 3-day voluntary veteran mini camp at Hallis Hall. So today we saw Matt Nagy spoke, Hakeem Hicks, and Jordan Howard, which is a key piece to that one. One of those speaking today. So they had a practice earlier today, started apparently around 1:20, putting up a screenshot of what Jeff Dickerson of ESPN wrote, or what he tweeted out. He wound up saying some stuff, but I also got some other stuff we want to talk about. But pretty much today, bringing this video to just pretty much talk about the more Jordan Howard news, the drama that kind of was going on, I guess, a couple of weeks ago. And so basically, he said there was nothing to it. It was nothing to, because he was winding up, of course. That was going to be one of the main questions that was asked about the Instagram account. He said wasn't nothing to it. It was a story people made up. And then he was eventually asked, did he remove the pictures? And then he responded, I don't know, did I? And he was just kind of joking about it. He had a big smile on his face and everything. So yeah, nothing's going on with Jordan Howard. You guys can even go back on his Instagram page, and you can see that his pictures that he had, that he apparently took down, they're right back up there now. You can probably credit a lot of that to pretty much his agent, I guess, was speaking with the Bears. The Bears have assured Jordan Howard that he is not going to be traded. He will be here for the long haul. Like I said, I'm putting up some more screenshots with what Jeff Dickerson was talking about the whole thing. JD even said that Matt Nagy says the Bears will use multiple running backs this year, but Jordan Howard is the main guy. So that's nice to know. If you're rooting for Jordan Howard, if you're somebody that didn't want to see Jordan Howard leave. I know there was some of you guys that really wanted the Bears to keep him. There were others who were saying, nah, it's time we got to move on. We got to find somebody that can catch the ball more, or somebody who's better at catching the ball. And we got to go out and draft somebody. We got to get somebody else that isn't Jordan Howard, somebody who can have breakaway speed as well. Fortunately, it doesn't look like that's happening this year. I'm a Jordan Howard supporter, so that's fine with me if they wanted to keep Howard. I'm sure some of you guys might think otherwise, but I'm glad to see that they're going to wind up keeping him. Hopefully, they're not lying about possibly getting rid of Jordan Howard. I think that would just be a snake move by the Bears, and I'm not down for anything like that. But if you guys do want to watch this press conference, I'll leave a link in the description. The Bears have it on their YouTube page. And pretty much the Instagram story starts off at the 33-second mark, lasts for about 45 seconds to the minute 15 mark. So if you guys want to tune in over there, you guys can check them out. Another thing, Jordan Howard also spoke on his receiving skills and that he does need to keep working on it, and pretty much just preached that it's all about repetition. Just keep getting reps in, and that's the only way he's going to get better. He knows he's been struggling too. So I think that's something Matt Nagy is definitely going to focus on with him. But, with Benny Cunningham and Tariq Cohen, they're going to use multiple running backs this year, like Nagy apparently said. So I expect Jordan Howard to probably be better this year. I mean, if he doesn't get better at his hands, then that's definitely his fault for not getting, not working like how he said he was going to be working. I honestly don't see how. I just don't see the Bears allowing him to get away with possibly not, pretty much not being able to catch the football, because I think he was in like the top 10 for most drops last year, and he's a running back. You don't need your running back dropping too many passes. But the other news I wanted to get into, the Bears have agreed to re-sign Bryce Callahan. He's going to come back on their tender offer sheet that they gave him. So nice to know Bryce Callahan will be back. I'm a big fan of Bryce Callahan, and he's definitely a great slot corner. He's not ever going to be a guy that's going to be a number one or number two on the outside, but you need guys like Bryce Callahan to be able to play that slot and be able to lock down some of them shifty or faster guys. And I believe Callahan can, I definitely believe he can be that player. He did suffer some injuries last year. I don't know how many. It looks like he missed about 4 games last year. So, but him and Cravon LeBlanc, they've definitely done a good job under Vic Fangio. Give Fangio a lot of credit. These two are undrafted rookies, and they've definitely, shown that they can definitely play here in the NFL. One of the bigger things, Pro Football Focus rated him pretty dang high. He's got an 82.9 grade, number 31 cornerback, in the league over the 2017 season, which is, you guys can see on the right, their scale, it shows above average. So they definitely like him a lot. Him and Cre'Von LeBlanc, I believe it was going into last season or at the end of the season, I guess. Not last season, but the season before. Him and Cre'Von LeBlanc rated like the number 1 and number 2 slot corners in the league, which kind of took me by surprise because I didn't think Cre'Von LeBlanc was doing that well. Clearly they thought otherwise, but it's nice to know that he's getting respect around the league in other places. And another thing I also noticed on Pro Football Focus, I don't know, they really love the Bears a lot, apparently, for whatever reason, especially their defensive backs, as we know Adrian Amos ranked like number 2 and number 3, or he might even been the number 1 safety that they had for the season. Which, I mean, honestly, no knock on Adrian Amos, but he is not the best safety in the league. You can take Pro Football Focus with a grain of salt sometimes, because you don't know exactly how teams or how they can actually grade a team, because they're not in the actual coach's office. But they did wind up doing cover corners, yard per coverage snap, and Bryce Callahan ranks 4th. And this is some pretty good company he's in there with. He's in there with Jalen Ramsey, Patrick Peterson, Artie Burns of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Bryce Callahan comes in at number 4, and Aqib Talib at number 5 with a 0.41. Bryce Callahan, hey, keep it up, man. If they definitely, I mean, that's a stat right there that you just go back and watch film on, and you can see how well he's covering in the slot, or just covering people in the completion rates. So that's not really something about, oh, is he in the right spot, or this big old grade that they're giving. That's not really kind of that. That's not really that kind of grade. But I'm a big fan of Bryce Callahan coming back. I think the Bears hopefully wind up getting some things right in the draft. We do know it's coming up. By the way, I will be having a little something, I guess. I have a video of that draft night coming out about who the Bears pick. I'll wind up talking about that. Pretty much since they picked 8th. Hopefully they don't wind up making any kind of surprises, because I'd rather them not wind up trading back too far if they do end up doing that, and then we're waiting the entire night to see who the Bears wind up taking. But pretty much, yeah, this is just what I want to bring you guys real quick. Just a quick little update. What's going on up there in Chicago. Bryce Callahan is back. He'll be here for another year. I think they just need to lock him up, period. I think he's a real good slot corner. And then Jordan Howard is also going to be coming back. Pace, you better not be lying about the Howard thing, man. If you are, man, that is just a snake move. Don't get this man's hopes up and then wind up trading him on draft day. Just don't do it. Just keep the man. Let's see how he fits in Matt Nagy's system. Got to see how he plays in the system first before you can say he doesn't fit your system. But anyway, you guys, I do want to say thank you all very much for tuning in once again. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit the like button, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with the videos I'll be posting of this series and more. I'm out to next time, everybody. Peace.